Hello, everybody. It is Friday and it is cold. It was 38 degrees this morning. There was frost on the pumpkin for sure. It's okay because it's supposed to warm up again because we live in Florida, you guys up north. So there. Today we're doing It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. Up here comes Fred up in Canada. Yeah. And, whoop, stop it. I dropped a pencil, and of course, that's what happens. That's a good way to get started. All right, I am going to introduce an introduction. Now, this looks terrible because it's all full-fingered chords. Now, if you set it up the way I'm asking you to, you will have your harmony on the upper keyboard. So all you have to play are the top notes. Just play the top notes. You will be fine. This is also an optional intro. You can just start with A2 and play the song. Okay? So, yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Let me see exactly which harmony it is. It's actually him harmony as opposed to her harmony. Yep. All right, so what do we know about this song? What do we know?
It's
All right.
Christmas.
It's a Christmas song. It was 1951.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. It's not like one of those super old ones from the 30s or the 20s. It was written by Meredith Willson. Where do you know that name from?
Oh, goodness.
Something on television.
No, well, he did The Music Man.
Oh, he did. That's right.
He's
That's
the one
right.
that composed everything for The Music
Mhm.
Man.
Really? Wow.
Mhm. Yep,
I
he's,
that
he's
name.
the
I
one
just
who wrote this song. Perry Como was first to record the song in 1951 along with the Fontaine sisters. And
Huh.
then Bing Crosby also had a popular hit in 1951. And everybody else and their sister sang it in between. And then in 2011, Michael Bublé did a version.
mm,
So a lot of people have done this cool song, and it is pretty cool. And if I do it with the intro, and there's no roadmap, that's the coolest. You just play it.
Good.
Yay, just play it.
I
So,
need a new set of colors.
yeah.
They
Oh,
all dried up.
I'll get you some for Christmas, Joanne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now
right.
I know what to get Joanne for Christmas.
Isn't that exciting?
Yes. All right, remember, I'm just going to play top notes on the intro, and it's floating away. And what's cool about floating away is you just play it in your own time. And you're going to feel like you're outside, and the snow is coming down. lied. I am going to go back
To where?
to the beginning.
What?
So I did go back. So I put in my own stuff.
So did you go through the whole
did
song
transpose.
again?
Yeah, I did
The second
transpose.
time?
You didn't do
When
the whole thing
When you
again.
go back, when you get to the end,
Yeah.
you're going to transpose, okay?
Yeah.
And you're going back to the beginning. You're going right back to the beginning. And you can add a couple measures in there of fill-in, and then transpose while the fill-in's going,
Yeah.
and then start the beginning again. And you're in a new key, and you're doing that instrumental on that real pretty theater organ type of a sound. And then when you get to the bottom of page 1, right after toys in every store, all right, there you're going to go to a new preset, which is actually A6. And then you'll kick into the floating away again, which is how we started the song. And then you can play it as slow or as fast as you want and just do a free fall, the prettiest sight to see. So let's go over where the presets are. The intro is on floating away. That's A1. That's completely optional. You don't have to do it. A2 starts the beginning of the song. Then you're going to play A2, all of page 1, page 2, the first line, and the middle of the first measure of line 2. Line 2, first measure, right in the middle. That's where you go to A3.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Long boots.
Daun, if you said you go to A3, and is it the second line?
Second line, first
Yeah.
measure.
Okay, where it says door?
Yes, right in the middle of that measure. After you play the word door, then you're going to kick into A3 and do a pair of hop-along boots.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, at the bottom of that page, measure 1, beat 4. That's where you go to A4, where the new sentence begins. It's beginning. Okay, then go to the next page. Play the entire page on A4. At the bottom of the page, when you go back, you go to A5, because A5 is going to transpose. So you want FX A5. And go ahead and add an FX for 2 measures, 3 measures if you want. 2 measures is good. 1 measure on the old, on the A4, and then kick into A5 and do a transpose 1 measure of fill-in on the new.
What's GH stand for?
What does GH?
It's
Golden
on
harp.
A5.
Oh, golden harp.
Thank you.
And then, we're not done yet. You're going to go back to A5 at the beginning of the song. And then when you get to the bottom of the page, page 1, but the prettiest sight. So it's the last line, middle of the second measure. That's where you go to A6. But you might want to put that in parentheses because you're only doing it the second time you play it. The first time you stay on A2. Then the fine is actually on second page, line 2.
Daun, I'm sorry. That last line you said, right in the middle of the second measure, which is after the word store,
Correct.
and you make that A6?
A6, correct.
And then you said something else there. You
Now
add
you're going to go do a fine. You need to know where to end the song.
All right. And that not there, but that's going to go to
It's
where.
on
Yeah,
second page,
yeah, second line.
line 2, first measure,
Yep.
the
Okay.
first note.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's your fine. Your own front door. And play it as slow and dragged out as you want to, because again, you're on floating away for A6.
Mm.
Yeah, GH is golden harp.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Check your sheet and make sure that you understand everything. If you don't, now I know that when we had Marco and we had Keyboard University, he said do not put the same sound into 2 different ones. I disagree with him. I think
Yeah.
the more times you can put a sound in, and I usually mix them. I'll usually put a trombone and a trumpet. I'll mix the horns. But with the harp, I'm putting the exact same harp in 2 sounds. It just gives it a little bit more presence. I know you're not supposed to do that, but you know what? I think it works better.
If it doesn't break the machine, do it.
Nope, it's not going to break the machine. It's not going to hit the eject button on your bench.
Right. So do it. You can do anything you want.
So, yeah, exactly. I just think it gives it a little more presence because the harp is a very light sound. And by using it twice, I think it just adds a little bit more. Okay. Not a big deal. Not a real big deal there. All right. And
Could you show where you went? You went down in a couple of two areas you went?
the only time I went down is in the introduction, the last line.
Oh, right. I saw that. And that.
Kind of like,
So,
here starts the magic. Yeah.
you already.
Daun, would that be is that a chromatic chord or scale?
No, it's not chromatic.
Okay.
It's not chromatic. You just have to follow what's there.
Right.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
chromatic would be that.
Just quit
Okay.
showing.
This is a whole different. It's not really any scale. It's just
Your notes.
of notes that matches a G7 flat 9 chord. That's what it is.
Ah.
Matching a G7 flat 9 chord. So for those of you that need to know what some of these chords are, let's do some chords. On the intro, if you just play F, C, E flat, D minor, and G7, you're good. You're fine. But if you want to add the rest of them, the F major 7 is E and F.
Yeah.
A C major 9 can also be a C major 7, which would be C and B. But if you play the major 9, it's C, D, E, and B. And the B can go top or bottom, does not matter. The E flat major 7 is D and E flat. A D minor 11, I forgot how to make that chord, so just make it a D minor.
Holy crap.
Forgot how to make that chord. A D minor 9 is C, D, E, F, 4 in a row.
Goodness.
And a G7 flat 9 is F, G, A flat, B. So, if you just play the easy ones here, you're good to go. No worries. If you skip this completely and want to use this to go to the bottom of your bird cage, I'm okay with that. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
You need that to practice.
But I don't have a birdcage, so
Oh, okay. Yes.
I guess I'll
you
play it.
gotta play it.
I guess so.
Now I know what else to get you for Christmas. I'll get you a bird.
Yeah.
Dawn,
Don't bother. Don't bother.
Oh, okay. Yes, Barbie.
could you play that intro again so we can watch your hands?
Pretty easy. I'm just doing one finger. I'm doing the top note. It's floating away, so you can play it as freely as you want. Okay, got it?
And you don't have to play that last line there.
No,
No.
not at all. As long as you play that G7 chord,
Yeah.
that takes you. That's the lead-in chord
Okay.
to take you into the song. So now you can
All right.
skip that last line completely.
Okay.
So when you do that intro, say the first line, you start with your fingering and you go C A. What does it say?
C A F D. Just play the
Yeah.
top notes.
It's C A
F
E.
D. Just play the top notes.
It's an
C-A-F-D.
E. That's an E. C A.
No.
C A F
D.
D.
Where am I looking?
I don't know. Then B G E C.
Oh.
Then B flat G E flat B flat. And then I kind of bounced on the other ones. Now you can
Dawn,
skip that last line.
on the sheet that I have, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. The very first line
Uh-huh.
after the 4/4 timing, it says going down.
Oh, just play. I see what you're doing. Just play the top note. When you're
Oh, I see.
C
Yeah. C A F.
A F D. Do not play. You're reading it this way.
Yeah.
You're reading it down this way.
Oh,
Read it down this way. Top note only.
okay.
Top
So
note only.
if you were playing it, all that would be all those chords. I mean,
It would be all chords. Yeah, if you were playing it, it would actually be kind of hard to play, but
Yeah.
it sounds cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. Yeah. So you're saying just play that top note. I see. I
Just
get
play the top note.
it. Yeah. I don't need to be
Dawn,
cool.
did you get that from the actual sheet music?
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah, then that's it was probably written for piano, and that you have the sustain pedal, and that's why it would sound different.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
But that's why this whole sheet is optional. You don't need it, but if you play it, it's not hard. If you just use the top notes, it's not hard.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it gives you the continuity because what it is it's floating away at the beginning of the song and then floating away at the end of the song. So it kind of ties the whole song together.
So the end of the song, you play that lower keyboard.
Nope, the end of the song you're on upper keyboard.
Okay.
I'm not just repeating A1.
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
not
Yep.
just repeating A1, okay? I'm not doing that. I am changing the style, but I am changing the sound back to a trombone. So the two main sounds, or I'm actually using three main sounds. I'm using a clarinet to start. I'm using a trombone for part of it, and then I'm using that theater romance type of an organ for the instrumental at the end. And then I go back to the trombone when I do Floating Away.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, you want to play a Jingle Bells at the end? Go ahead. Yeah. You could throw Jingle Bells in there. You could end the song and end it on Jingle Bells. That would be fine. All right, let's do some more chords. So, Joanne, don't take any breaks on me here. Here's the song, all right? Make that very first C a C, add 9. Now, add 9s are nice. They're nice and easy because it's just C. Let me get the ABCs on here. C, D, E.
And what's that chord?
That's a C, add 9.
Okay.
Pretty easy to play.
Yeah.
The F is an F major 7.
There's 7. EF.
F, make the F an F major 7, E and F. Very easy. And the very next C can be a C major 7 or a C major 9. Okay, what's the difference between an add 9 and a 9?
They got a 9 in them.
The add 9 does not include the 7. It's only a 3-fingered chord. The 9 includes the 7. And in this case, because it's a major 9, that doesn't mean the 9 is major. It means the 7 is major. So your notes would be C, E, C, D, E, B, butterfly. Or you can put the B on the bottom. B, C, D, E, 4 in a row. That's a major 9. And always check your window because it'll tell you. Because you're adding the major 7. Or you can just play a C.
What are the notes for the major 7?
Major 7 are C and B, chickens and butterflies. And the B can go on the bottom. I promise I won't look. Yeah, major 7s are nice because it's the letter -1, and they just give a beautiful jazz sound to your song.
Okay, so the B, C, D, E, or C, D, E, B is
correct.
What is that again?
That's a C major 9.
C major 9. Okay.
Yep.
You never learn it if you never try it.
That's right. Give it a try. You might like it. Beat 3 of that measure, plain old C or a C6. C6 is C, E, G, A.
What? I now have to go back to the area where we were.
Beat 3 of that measure.
Of which measure?
The last measure in line 1.
Okay, got it.
The C major 9.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have a C6. Or just a plain old C.
Okay. And then that goes over what count?
Beat 3.
3. Okay.
And that C6 will be C, E, G, A, right?
C, E, G, A. Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. The beginning of the next line, beat 1. Make it a C major 7. C and B. Now, could you just play C for that whole thing? Yes, you can. So don't worry about it too much. The E or E7 is good. The F can be an F major 7, E and F.
Do you like the sound better when it's a major 7?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
The difference is a C major 7 as opposed to just a C. It just adds some mystical spice to it. Measure 2, make the F and F major 7. And then in measure 3, you may put a 7 on the D minor if you wish. Third line,
C, D, and F,
no changes.
Oh my gosh.
I know!
You hang on to that G7 and hold it for that
Correct. Yep.
next measure.
Yep,
Okay.
that's correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Line 4, measure 2. Make the C a C, add 9. Basically, you're just repeating what you did in the first line because the lyrics are the same. So C is a C, add 9. C, D, E. The F is an F major 7, E, F. The C is a C major 7 or a C major 9. And that's good for 2 counts. Beat 3 is a C or a C6. Next line, beat 1, C or C major 7. Now remember, these are all optional. You don't need them. But try one. The E7 is good. The F, make it an F major 7. The A, the D minor, and the G7, leave them alone. They're good just the way they are. Let's go to the second page. Top of the line. The C can be a C major 7, C and B. Now, Beat 4 over that G sharp. You're going to put a note chord, but you're going to put it in parentheses because you're only going to do that for the second time. The first time you don't, you just ignore it.
Oh, so don't do a note chord there the first time.
Correct. So if you put an NC, put it in parentheses so you know you only play it the second time.
So underneath that, I would write in parentheses, then put underneath, I put 2.
2x, yeah.
Two.
2x, second time.
Right.
Yep. The rest of the line is good. Second line, the C is good. The E7, if you wish, you can put a no chord immediately following the E7, no chord. And then beat 3, do it again. E7, no chord.
That would be.
Now, if you want, you can just play E7 for the whole thing. Doesn't matter.
So beat 3 would be over pistol.
Pistol.
Right.
Yep.
And then what do you do there? Put an E7
Same
again?
thing. E7, no chord.
Daun, excuse me.
Yeah.
Where would we put the E7? My music doesn't have the E.
Hop along.
Okay,
Hop.
a pair of hop along.
Hop.
On hop, we put E7?
Would be an E7 and then do an immediate no chord, and then pistol is an E7 with an immediate no chord.
How do you do that? Would you do that with your, show us how you do that? Okay.
And pistol is what?
Pistol is an E7 with an immediate no chord. Or just
Again,
play
okay.
E7 for the whole measure. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. Next line. The A minor is good for 1 count. Beat 2 is an E7. Beat 3, go back to an A minor. Bum, bum, bum. So your chord work in this part is going to be a little bit tricky. If you want. It doesn't have to be. All right, now the dolls that will talk or will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. Hold on just a sec. Got a drippy nose. 'Tis the season, of course. Okay, D7 and an immediate no chord for dolls. Beat 3, go for a walk. D7 and an immediate no chord. And then hope of Janice and Jen, line 4, G for 1 count, D7 for beat 2, and beat 3 go back to G.
We'll never get Alzheimer's at this rate.
That's right. That's why. And that, and it's good for the arthritis.
It sure is. And the numbing in your hands. My left hand was numb today.
Uh-huh. I know. I woke up. I could hardly move it. It was just like.
How come it is when you wake up?
Because you haven't moved it.
I guess.
Motion is lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it moving.
It's fine now, but this morning it was like, ugh.
Yeah. Keep it moving. Motion is lotion. All right. The G7 is good for mom and dad. And you notice I bounced on those. Dun, 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 dun. Now, if you want to play them straight, that's okay. Da 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 da. But yeah, I think it's boring to play them straight. Bounce on them. Dun 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 dun.
So where do you, okay. So where did you stop bouncing?
Again on the quarter note. And then you're going right back to its beginning to look a lot. So the C for beginning is a C add 9. The F is an F major 7. See, we're repeating what we did at the beginning right now. The C in the last measure is a major 7 or a major 9. Beat 3 is a C6.
Right.
Or just a plain old C. That's in the last measure. Whoop, here comes somebody. I didn't let him in. Last measure. The C6 can be beat 3. Then we turn the page, go to the third page. Beat 1 at the top of the page. C major 7 or just a plain old C.
Oh, you like the major 7.
I love them. Yeah. The E7 is good. The
There you-
F can be an F major 7, and it depends on the song. You don't put a lot of them in country songs or rock and roll.
Mhm.
D,
put
the D minor can have a 7. The next
Where's the C
line,
minor at, Dawn?
D minor
D
is
minor?
over the word tree.
Okay. And we're putting a 7 on that?
Yep, we certainly are, but that's optional. All right, the next line, no changes.
Yay.
Third line, second measure over beginning, make it a C, add 9. Here we go again. We're repeating what we've done before. The F can be an F major 7, E and F. The C over Christmas is a major 7 or a major 9. And beat 3 can be a C or a C6.
Oh.
Line 4, measure 1 is a C major 7. The E7 is good. The F can be an F major 7. The next 3 chords are fine just the way they are. And the last line, the C can be a C major 7, and that's it. So yes, there's a lot of major 7s in here, and it does make the song sound better. And the intro is completely optional, and again, you're just going to play the top notes. And it's floating away. Stop or you can hit fade.
Cool.
Oh, and then I know Wayne wants to do a jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, you can do that. But that's how you end Christmas in Dixie. So, you know.
Wow.
I have a question for
Yeah.
you. Okay, like on the first page, we're in the third line where you have those um, eighth notes, and then it repeats itself throughout the song.
Hmm.
Would you make those like dotted eighths and a
Yes.
16th?
Yes, you're going to
Okay,
swing the eighth notes throughout the
yeah.
entire song. Yes.
Okay, so
Or
what?
bouncy, 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 bouncy. You're making them a dotted eighth and a 16th.
We could go ahead and put a notation of two eighth notes and then I know I'm talking technical terms, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Two eighth notes and equals dotted 8 and 16.
Correct.
All
You
right,
can
at the
do that
top of
if
the
you
page.
want. Yeah. You bounce
Okay.
on it the way it feels, and that's, it's called swinging the eighth notes. And you don't even have to write it in. You play it the way it feels. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long. But technically, that's exactly right. You're putting a dot on one and making the other one a flag, an extra flag. So, yeah, it's technically a dotted eighth and a 16th. But, just play it the way it feels. If you had to write all that stuff in here, it would look really like, I can't play this. Yeah, you can. Play it the way it
That's why
feels.
here's what I did. You could show them what I could show everybody what I did here. And you'll know what I'm talking. I'm trying to pull my camera up. Okay, could you see it?
No, I see you, but I don't see.
Oh, you
Okay.
see it now?
Yeah, but you're not being spotlighted
Oh,
because I'm spotlighted.
okay. Well, that's what I did for mine.
Okay.
So
No, it's basically just called swinging, play it in swing style.
hmm
Basically, that's the technical term. And yes, you
okay,
could just do two eighth notes equals dotted eighth and a 16th, and that's the other technical way to put it. hmm Good question. Good question. I also have fingering if you need it, but we need to have a song for next week. Next week's going to be the 19th, you guys.
Yeah. Jingle bells. You don't want to really do jingle bells, do you?
Any ideas?
how about jingling, jingling, jingling,
Huh?
jingling, jingling?
I don't know that song and I don't have it.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get you music to it.
No,
I'll send
yeah,
it to
it's
you.
got to be something that everybody can
I
easily
know.
get music
Right.
to.
What
Right.
happened?
Okay.
What happened to We Need a Little Christmas?
We need a little Christmas?
Or you got Little Drummer Boy too.
I thought we were going to do We Need a Little
Need a
Christmas.
little Christmas? Okay.
I
That'll
thought
That
work.
works.
whatever.
I will put that down.
All right. Is that in this
Need
book?
a little Christmas. Done.
It is in this book.
Yep. And I know we've done it in store. Where have we done it before? Oh, a long time ago. Yeah, we did it in a Wednesday class back in 2022.
Wow.
So, no, we're free and clear to do it again right now. So we'll do that for next week.
It's good.
Perfecto. All right, you guys, I have fingering for all the people that need it. If you don't need it, and remember, I give fingering as a guide, not as the law. So especially when you have this many notes in a row, you are going to probably want some kind of a guide. If you don't like mine, put your own in so that you know exactly where to go. And your fingers will actually make a pattern, and it will repeat every time you play that phrase. E1.
Dawn,
Yeah.
what book was that song in for Friday next week?
Same one.
Should be in book 215.
It is.
Okay, thank you.
But that one should be in quite a few different books. And if you can't
Okay.
find it, you know where to get it.
Thank you.
One more thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the song, we're making a DS Alfine, right?
Yes.
No, I'm just making sure.
Yep.
Because we're only going back to so far. Okay.
You're just going back to the beginning and then you're playing to the fine.
Okay.
Yep. All right. E1, F2, G3, A4, G3, F sharp 2, G1. Circle it. There's a thumb tuck. A2, C3, E5, G1. Second line, E5, E5, D4, C3, A1. A1, B2, C3, D4, C3, A1, A sharp 2, B3. Third line, B3, C4, B3. G1, G sharp 2, A3, A sharp 4. B1, circle it, that's a thumb tuck. C2, B3, E4, D3, C2, B1, A2. Put a circle around your 2. That means you're crossing over. Next line, D5. E1, F2, G3, A4, G3, F sharp 2, G1. Put a circle around your 1. That's a thumb tuck. A2, C3, E5, G1, E5, E5, D4, C3, A1, A1, B2, C3, D4, C3, B2, C3, B2, A1, A flat 2. Put a circle around your 2. Wait, who
No.
is Linda in here? When did you sneak in, my dear? Oh, okay. You don't have to keep doing my garbage either. But I do appreciate it. All right, page 2, G1, A2, C3, E4, G5, right up the line. G sharp 2, A1 with a circle, F5, B1, C2, B1, C2, D3, E4, F5, E4, D3, E4, D3, C2, D3, C2, B1, C2, D3, E4, E4, D3, C2, B1, A2. Put a circle around it. D4, E5, D4, C3, D4, C3, B2, C3, B2, A1, B2, C3, D4, D4, C3, B2, A1, G2 with a circle. Check mark. The next G is a 1. That's so that you can reach up to that high G. G5, F sharp 4, F3, E2, D1, C4. Circle it. That is a long crossover. 1 with a 4 crossover. You can do it. If you can't do a 3, but you're going to end up kind of cattywampus. C4, B3, A2, G1, F sharp 2 with a circle.
John, hold up. That
Yep.
last was the D1 and C4, and what was B?
B3,
Oh, got it wrong.
A2.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Next line, G1, F sharp 2 with a circle. G3, A4, G3, E1, F2, G3, A4, G3, F sharp 2, G1 with a circle, A2, C3, E5, low G1. We have one more page, right? Yep.
Bet you'll be glad.
E5, E5, D4, C3, A1, A1, B2, C3, D4, C3, A1, A sharp 2, B3, B3, C4, B3, G1, G sharp 2, A3, A sharp 4, B1, circle it, that's a thumb tuck, C2, D3, E4, D3, C2, B1, A2. Put a circle around that 2. Next line, D5. E1, F2, G3, A4, G3, F sharp 2, G1. Circle it. You got to do another thumb tuck. A2, C3, E5, G1. E5, E5, D4, C3, A1. If you notice, this is all just the same as it was at the beginning.
Mhm.
A1, B2, C3, D4, C3, B2, C3, B2, A1, A flat 2. Put a circle around that last note. And now you're going to go right up the line. G1, A2, C3, E4, G5, G sharp 2, A1 with a circle, F5, B1, and C2. Woohoo! Yeah. Nice
Cool.
song. This is a fun, light, upbeat song. So just enjoy it. And it's a good finger exercise. You know that middle part? Da 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 da. What does that remind you of? It reminds me of the Munsters.
Oh. Yeah, that's
The
right.
opening song? Yeah?
It is.
Yeah,
Oh.
pull that up on YouTube and just see if that doesn't remind you of that. Yeah. Well, you guys are awesome, awesome. Yes.
I talked with Diane, and she would love to come on the 20th
Oh,
for.
okay. I have not had a chance to call her, but I will definitely call
She
her
said,
today.
"Well, I won't go unless Dawn asks me." But I said, "I know said she was going to." So
Yeah, yeah. No, I will definitely call her. Yep.
yeah, she
So,
would like,
yeah, as long as I know she's got the time, I would love to have her. So,
yeah.
all right, good. Thank you. I will call her today.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
guys
you.
are awesome.
You're awesome.
Have a great weekend.
Okay.
Get your Christmas shopping done.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.